Before I get into talking about this particular nutrient, which I believe one day will be hailed as the most important nutritional discovery of the 20th and 21st century, I'd like to show just a little videotape. This is a videotape of a red heeler, and his name is Jap. Jap stands for just a pup. Jap is a ranch dog. He is on a ranch in Indiana, and he herds cattle. This is what he's done all his life. He's in the videotape, he's 13 years old. And what happened to Jap was that he was on a sled. It was winter time, and it was snowing. There was a lot of snow on the ground. And these people would feed their cattle using horses, and they would load up these big sleds full of hay, and they would pull the sled out there with a tractor. Well, the kids were driving the tractor, and old Jap was up on top of the hay. When they let the clutch out too fast, they jerked the sled, and Red fell off. And he broke his hips. And what happened over a period of time is that his hips went into a permanent flexion contracture. In other words, the hips flexed up, and they stuck like that. With his legs drawn up into his body like that, he couldn't walk. And he learned how to basically drag his bottom around on his front two legs. Eventually, with time, he learned how to stand up on his front two legs. And he would throw his body forward, and he'd walk around like this. It's amazing. You're going to see this on the videotape. It's going to blow you away. This tape is 2.5 minutes long, and I like to show it twice. It's so short anyway that it will take you from these extreme emotional lows, watching Jap walk the way he has to walk. And then after being an 8% product, by the way, ours has 30%, but an 8% product in 1 week, what happens to Jap, okay? So can we show that now? Is this okay? Sure. Now this is a home movie. This was taken by the lady who owns Jap. Can we turn the lights down just a little bit?
13-year-old red heeler who in 1996 fell off a sled and broke a bone in his right leg, hind leg. He's gotten progressively worse so that he now carries both back legs and walks solely on the front. He usually can get around, wants to go someplace on the two legs. He sleeps in a heated building in the evenings. He needs help over any kind of incline. The veterinarian told us that he probably has had arthritis set in his legs. If he knows he can get inside,
Isn't that amazing?
Pretty good. Yeah. Being on the pills for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Motion in his back leg.
2 weeks later.
And he is walking on them. They are just on the tiptoes, those back paws. Pretty good.
Watch him do something here in a minute he hadn't done in years.
Motion in the back legs.
Watch this.
He will.
He hadn't been able to scratch a flea in years.
2 weeks on the pill. Wow. On Jap after he has been on joint response for a year.
This is a year later.
You can see.
Look at his coat.
Getting along real well. walking pretty free.
I said, can I have lights just for a second?